MC Hammer, Terrible T, Lil Peace, ULD, myself. Thank you guys for welcoming me so warmly, for being patient with me, learning all of y'all in this history, and being here because we're the StreetLegend.
Yes.
My story. I haven't begun to do that yet, but I'm grateful to listen to you beautiful women stand up here very, courageously. It empowers me. So one day, maybe, sooner than later, I'll say something more than thank you. So thank you guys. Blessings.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? My name is PR. Let me tell you something. It is more than an honor for me to be here. It was very, very important to me personally to be here. Because if it wasn't for these women in this room, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I was young listening to them on the radio, trying to see them live. I lived Angie and Teaneck, New Jersey, and I used to sneak over there to Inglewood and try to get up in Sylvia's face, and when she found out how old I was, she told me to take my ass out of here. I'm her case. But I wanted to be there. I knew what Sugar Hill was about. I knew what Sequence was about. The first, the queen of hip-hop. I remember seeing you and with the Funky Four, and I was like, that's it. I'm going to do that. You know what I mean? You inspired me. You inspired so many generations, and all the women in here inspired generations, and that's why it's important. We need to treasure these women. We need to treasure these women, and we need to let their voices be heard, and they need to be seen, and we need to keep spreading word. I'm going to write an article. I said it. I tried to get several media outlets to sponsor me to come here so I can film this, because I knew it was historical. I knew it was going to be history. I'm so upset that I didn't have the equipment because they didn't think it was important. Yeah. They didn't have the respect for it. And it was mind-blowing to me because I was like, are you crazy? We wouldn't have all the rest if it wasn't for them. There's a foundation that you got to start first. There's a foundation, and then a house is built on top of that foundation. And the same way the brothers respect all their, respect foundation. You know what I mean? They acknowledge their foundation. We need to acknowledge our foundation as women. We need to acknowledge our foundation. Sisterhood is powerful, and we know that. That's why they don't want us to be together. That's why they don't want the unity, because they know how powerful sisterhood is. You know what I mean? And Angie said something else too about taking a hit. I took a hit. I took a hit for the kingdom. I took a hit for the team. All for hip-hop, because they wanted to silence me as a woman. They wanted to silence me. It was too much. I'm on the air every week asking important questions. If you say something, I took a stand for women. That was important to me. Somebody had to do it. Amen. God blessed me that position because I did not take it lightly. That was a responsibility. Yeah. I dressed a certain way. I presented myself a certain way. And one of the things that the executives loved to say to me was, oh, you're so articulate. You're so articulate. Yes, because we are intelligent. We are smart. We are strong. We might get knocked down, but we get right back up.